Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2021 Toyota 4Runner Limited in this gorgeous gray magnetic color. This four-wheel drive, four-door, seven-passenger SUV comes equipped with a 4-liter, six-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. Starting in the front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got a very stylish front end here thanks in part to the great chrome accents. You've got the chrome just next to the badge there as well as below, and of course you've also got that big chrome bumper in the front there that runs all the way across. You've also got these fantastic projector beam headlights, as well as of course the fog lights for some additional style and utility, and you've even got some additional chrome accents along the bottom there. This is a really stylish and aggressive looking vehicle, and as you come around to the side you'll notice the massive 20-inch rims that the vehicle currently rides on, and those are racked in the Yokohama tires. As we continue down the vehicle, you've got more of that chrome just below the doors there, as well as those fantastic running boards that run all the way along the bottom, making it nice and easy to get in and out of the vehicle. You'll also notice the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror, and you've also got those fantastic chrome door handles as well as the chrome trim along the bottom of the windows. In back here you do have the tinted windows for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo, and that continues all the way around back. Up top there you've also got the chrome roof rails, which makes it nice and easy to expand your storage if you ever choose to do so. And we've also got the nice limited badging here on the side, and like I mentioned, that tint continues all the way to the back. Up top there you do have that nice color matched roof fin antenna, as well as of course the color matched roof spoiler with integrated brake light, and you've also got that fantastic power sliding rear window. You'll also find of course the 4Runner badging back here, as well as the hitch that this vehicle comes pre-installed with, so it comes ready to tow. And you've got that nice chrome strip that mirrors the strip in the front there as well. This is a very rugged vehicle, but it's also loaded with all the bells and whistles, so let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at all of the interior features. Hopping inside this 4Runner is nice and easy thanks to the proximity smart key system. Of course you do have your standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob as well, but it is a proximity smart key system. Simply walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door to unlock the vehicle, and when you hop out you've got those two lines there. You press that, you'll easily lock the vehicle. Inside you're greeted with this stunning black Softex leather seating with the perforation in the center for the heating and cooling functions of the seat. And you've also got this gorgeous accent stitching that runs along the side of the bolsters. You've also got some fairly aggressive side bolsters here, which really help to keep you locked in that seat, even when you're going over some difficult terrain. Of course, just below the driver's seat there, you do have the power adjustable seat controls, including the power adjustable lumbar support. And if you take a look in the footwell there, you'll find those fantastic 4Runner all-weather mats. You got a really nice branding here with that 4Runner. It kind of sticks up from the mat and it looks fantastic, and of course those are nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. So let's go ahead and hop inside this feature loaded interior and take a look at all the bells and whistles. The features inside this 4Runner start with the push button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key's in the truck. Take a look over at the driver's side door panel here. There's lots to see, starting with that nice padded leather armrest as well as the great accent stitching, the very same that we found on the seat. And if we take a look just above the nice silver door pull there, you'll find the controls for your power windows and locks, and as an added bonus, all of these windows are one touch down, one touch up automatic. If you take a look just below there, you've got a little bit of a storage compartment here for some really small items like coins or something. Just below that we've got the memory settings for the driver's seat, which is a fantastic feature, so you can easily switch between seat settings when you're switching drivers. If you take a look just below that, you do have a couple of extra cup holders integrated into the door panel, as well as some extra storage just behind it, and of course you've got the speaker integrated in there as well. If you take a look to the right of the door panel, you'll find the controls for your power mirrors as well as the dimmer switch for your gauge cluster, and you've also got the button to toggle your automatic high beams. Just below that, you've also got the windshield wiper de-icer as well as the button to toggle your AC outlets. If you take a look under the steering column here, you'll find the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can get it in the perfect position. And speaking of your steering wheel, you've got a really nice 4-spoke design here with the nice silver pieces at the bottom. And you've got, of course, the bolsters up top, which gives it a really ergonomic design. And if you take a look at just behind the wheel there at the turn signal stalk, you'll notice that this vehicle does come equipped with the automatic headlights, which is a very nice set it and forget it feature. And of course you've also got the switch for the fog lights that I showed you on the exterior. On the left-hand side of the wheel here, you do have the controls for your audio system, including your volume rocker and your track selector buttons. In the corner there, you've got the voice recognition button, and just below that, you've got the audio mode button, and if you hold that, you'll also mute the system. At the very bottom here, you've also got the Bluetooth hands-free calling button, so you can pick up calls without having to grab your phone. And on the right-hand side of the steering wheel here, you've got the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment. Just below that, you've also got the button to toggle your radar-guided cruise control follow distance, as well as your lane departure alert. Speaking of cruise control, just behind there, you've also got the cruise control stalk, which is a very handy feature for those highway drives. So let's go ahead and take a look at that gauge cluster. You got a really nice design to the gauge cluster, and of course you got that nice screen in the center there. At the very top, you do have the gear that the vehicle is in, as well as the indicator for your lane departure alert. And just below that, you've also got the exterior temperature as well as the predicted road conditions. At the very bottom there, of course, you do have the odometer, and then this first screen here, you've got the vehicle information, including your after start stats, after reset stats, after refuel, as well as your range. You've also got the eco indicator, as well as your digital speedometer and your sway warning, so you can be sure that you're not driving the vehicle when you're too tired. Next, you've got the steering angle, which is a really cool feature, so you can check when you're off-roading. You can quickly check the steering angle. And you've also got the tire pressure here, so you can ensure that all your tires are inflated correctly. Next, you've got the compass, so you can quickly check which direction you're traveling. And then you've got the audio system, so you can check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the wheel or even glance at your infotainment system. Next, you've got the screen, which will display whether or not you've got your lane departure alert toggled on or off, and you'll also be able to check your radar-guided cruise control follow distance in this screen here. And of course, if you turn off the lane departure alert, you'll see it in that screen as well. Next, you've got any relevant vehicle messages or warnings, and finally you have all of these settings for your safety features, including the lane departure alert, pre-collision system, parking sensors, vehicle settings, and you've also got some meter settings at the bottom there. If you take a look in the center of the dash here at the very top, you've got the clock, of course, and just below that, you've got a couple of climate vents as well as the hazard lights for the vehicle. Below that, we have the touchscreen infotainment system with embedded navigation, which is a very nice premium feature. You've also got these buttons on the side here that can help you to navigate the system. In terms of your audio options, you've got lots and lots to choose from. You've got your standard AM, FM radio, and you've also got XM radio, as well as USB and Bluetooth. And of course, this vehicle does come equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so you can easily sync up your phone regardless of the type of device that you have. You've got tons and tons of settings in here, so if you wanted to scroll through your settings, you can do so in that menu there. Next, you've got the phone menu, so if you have your phone hooked up via Bluetooth, you can access that. You've also got the app screen here, so you can check all of your Toyota apps. You've also got the projection screens, which again, if you have your phone hooked up via Bluetooth, you can access. And you've also got this information screen here, so you can check your trip information as well as your fuel economy and your fuel history. You've also got traffic accidents, so you can check and ensure that there's no traffic on your route. And you've also got weather, which is a really cool feature. You can check not only the current weather, but also the 3-day weather. And you've also got the different locations that you can set to check your weather in different places. And you've even got the radar map, which is a really, really cool and unique feature. So you can check and see if there's going to be any precipitation. Finally, you've also got the vehicle alert history in there as well. Of course, if you put this vehicle in reverse, that's where you'll see this backup camera pop right up, which is a handy feature to have in a vehicle of this size. Helps to back up with confidence. And just below, you'll also notice that this is a JBL sound system, and it sounds absolutely phenomenal. Just below that, of course, we do have the dual zone climate controls for the vehicle, and it is automatic as well. So if you hit that auto button, it'll let the vehicle adjust the fan speed and heat to get it to your desired temperature. This vehicle, of course, also comes with the heated mirrors for those cold winter days, and you've got AC for those hot summer days. And just below the climate controls here, you do have the USB port that I mentioned earlier, as well as the 3-stage heated and cooled seats for both front passengers, so you can ensure that you'll be comfortable regardless of the temperature. And you've also got a 12-volt outlet there to help keep things charged up. And underneath there, you've got a little storage cubby. It would be great for a phone or something like that. As we continue down, you've got the drive mode selector here, so you can quickly switch between 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive. And of course, you've got a nice cup holder there as well. As we continue further down, you've got the nice wood grain to the shifter here, and you can also put that into standard mode if you wanted to shift between the gears manually. You got an extra cup holder on the side here, as well as an extra little compartment for some smaller items. And of course, you've got that automatic power sliding rear window, which is a fantastic feature to let lots of air through the cabin on those hot summer days. Of course, you got this nice padded leather armrest that reveals your center console, and inside there you do have an extra 12-volt outlet to help keep things charged up, and you've also got a nice deep storage compartment there for lots of storage, and you got a nice carpeted bottom in there as well. Take a look in the passenger side footwell there, you'll find the same grade all-weather mats, and just above, of course, you've got your standard glove box. Inside you got lots and lots of space, and just above that you've got this gorgeous wood grain trim, the same that we found on the shifter. And if you take a look over at the passenger side door panel there, you'll find the same great design. And if we take a look up top, you'll find the auto-dimming rear mirror, which is a fantastic feature to help keep your mirror nice and dim, even if there are bright lights in it at nighttime. As we continue up, you've got a little sunglasses holder here, as well as the buttons for your traction control, your A-track, and your downhill assist. And you've also got the SOS button there if you ever find yourself in too much trouble. You've also got the programmable garage door buttons here, so you can easily access your garage without having to dig out your key fob. And of course, you've also got the interior lighting controls. Lastly, but definitely not least, you've also got the controls for your sunroof, which is a fantastic feature on sunny days like today. You can let lots of light into the cabin. And of course, on those summer days, you can open it up and let lots of air in as well. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In the rear of this vehicle, you have more of that same incredible black soft tech seating that extends all the way across the nice bench seat there. You've also got plenty of legroom for your second row passengers, as well as that nice all-weather mat that extends all the way across, and you've got that nice Toyota badge in the center there. You also find a couple of handy cargo nets in the back of the driver and the passenger side seat for some additional interior storage. And if you take a look in the back of the center console here, you do have a couple of extra climate vents to help keep your rear passengers comfortable. And to keep the devices charged up, you've got a couple of USB ports just on the bottom here. You've also got this handy fold-out center armrest. It's a nice padded leather armrest with that great accent stitching. And you can also flip this open for some additional drink storage. A couple of extra cup holders in there for your second row passengers. Of course, you can also fold these seats down in a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store. Simply grab the latch up top here and you'll be able to fold the entire seat down. But if you just need access to this third row here, you can grab this lever and partially fold the second row down to give you nice, easy access to the third row, where you've got that same great black leather seating, as well as some extra storage on either side, and a couple of extra cup holders there. So let's go ahead and take a look back there, but before we do, we'll take a quick glance at the rear door panel here, and you've got the same great design as we found in the front, with that nice accent stitching, as well as the extra storage in the bottom, the speaker integrated in there, and of course up top we've got that window switch. Popping open the liftgate is nice and easy, and inside you're greeted with the third row. Even with that up, you do have a little bit of storage space here, as well as on the sides. But folding these down is nice and easy. Grab the latch here, and you'll fold the headrest down. And then you grab this main latch here to fold the entire seat down. And once you do that, you've got tons and tons of carpeted interior storage space. On the right hand side here, you'll also find the AC outlet as well as a 12-volt outlet, both of which are very handy to have. And of course, you've got those great sounding JBL speakers that I mentioned. Closing it up is nice and easy. You've got this nice grab here, and you can close that up. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely loaded with features, and there's tons that I didn't get a chance to show you. So make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leadhead Road, or visit us online at kelownatoyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.